Right, don't expect any amazing video qualities on this, but I'll try and explain it. The rum is here so that I know where to put everything, so that it's still in the middle of the screen when you see it. But that's all. So, this is my starter. It's very, very exciting. Paul Hollywood's book says to use 250 grams of flour and 250 mils of water, and you literally mix that together in a thing. He says to stick some chopped grapes in there because it helps it go quicker. You don't necessarily have to. I put a bit of apple in, but anything just to get a bit of bacteria, whatever it is in there, to get it going. Mine's now been going for quite a few weeks. I'm quite proud. It lives in the fridge in the week now, just to make life a bit easier. But the idea is that you put the mix in, and then you literally leave it for a week, and you'll start to see it build up and build up. And then after a week, you then get into this process of refreshing it every day, unless you put it in the fridge. So I did it for a week, refreshed it, I think, every day for 2 weeks, and then started putting it in the fridge because I was going mad. So I'll show you what it's like now. This is just come out of the fridge. It looks horrible. There you go. It's pretty gross. It's quite thin, so I'm just going to mix it up a bit, and then I'm going to refresh it ahead of the weekend. That's disgusting. Okay, and it's starting to smell really sour, which is awesome. Oh, yes. All right. Okay, and then the idea is every time you refresh it, you just do equal quantities, as in weight of flour and water. So normally only about 100 grams of flour, 100 mils of water. Because each time you do a loaf, you take about 200 or 250 grams. So as long as you've got enough in here to take that out and then still have some left, then that's fine. That'll work. Just get a bit of a mix because it's just stuck a bit to the bottom. So what I'm going to do is whack in up in the dish. See what it says. That'll do. It's more about having equal quantities than anything else. So that's 137 grams. Don't forget that number. Ready? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. That's 121. Ooh, 142. Now, the reason for this being accurate is all about hydration. Right, if you're eagle-eyed there was a small pause because Rach came and wondered what on earth I was doing. Anyway, I've got 140, so I'm going to go with that. So pour it all in. Move that out of the way. And then get it all mixed up. So this now I'll leave out tonight, and then it'll build up. I'll feed it, and then I'll feed it every morning now up until the weekend when I'm going to use it. So you get quite it's a really it's quite thin, surprisingly so, but it bloody works. So that'll do. Right, so there we go. That's what it looks like now. All a bit gloopy. I'll put the lid on. I leave it just next to the boiler, which is underneath the cat bed, obviously. And there we go. So when I did this the first time, I just followed Paul Hollywood's recipe, and it's kind of basically just a normal loaf of bread, but with a sourdough starter. And it's quite easy to do because the dough is it's not super wet. But then I then just got a bit carried away reading stuff and also watching that episode of Chef Show. So the last one I did, which is the best one I've done by a country mile, which is my fourth one I think, was the one where I just took my time and didn't knead it, but made quite a wet dough and did this whole folding process and everything. But I'll try and take you through that at the weekend. Right, cool. I'll say cheerio and catch you later. Cheers, matey. Bye.